Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, venture capital is the lifeblood of our nation's small businesses. Venture capital not only serves as the raw material for economic growth and job creation, but also acts as fuel for the pursuit of new ideas and innovation. Without it, businesses cannot expand, and even the best ideas wither and die in what has come to be known as the valley of death between startup and commercialization. Clearly, our nation's 26 million entrepreneurs depend upon this resource, and yet, despite its obvious importance, venture capital remains elusive to the vast majority of small businesses. The Small Business Investment Expansion Act of 2007 is a bipartisan effort introduced by Mr. Allmeyer and Mr. Graves. This legislation signifies our commitment to helping small businesses receive the venture capital that is vital to economic growth, innovation, job creation, and I rise in support of this bill. Perhaps no federal agency is better positioned to meet the challenges of small business investment than the Small Business Administration. Since 1958, the SBA's investment programs have helped hundreds of small businesses and have contributed to the success of several of our nation's most notable companies, including Apple Computer, Federal Express, Staples, and Costco. Unfortunately, the SBA's investment programs have suffered the effects of mismanagement, flat funding, and neglect in recent years. By the SBA's own estimates, the total unmet need for early-stage equity financing for small businesses is approximately $60 billion each year. Additionally, it has been identified that the greatest equity capital financing need of small businesses is financing in the amounts of $250,000 to $5 million. While new investment strategy possess the potential to make a significant impact on the unmet capital needs of startup businesses, they have not been fully leveraged for the benefit of our nation's entrepreneurs. The New Markets Venture Capital Program has also not achieved its full potential, and perhaps most notably, unreasonable and outdated policies are still in use, and they restrict the free flow of venture capital and other forms of investment to small firms. These policies have had an obvious impact on the ability of new businesses to access venture capital. Over the past 5 years, there has been a steady shift of venture capital away from newly formed businesses toward later-stage businesses. In 2002, the SBA licensed 41 new SBIC funds, more than half of which focus on investment in early-stage businesses. By contrast, in 2006, the SBA's licensed only 10 new SBIC funds, none of which were for investment in early-stage businesses. The Small Business Investment Expansion Act of 2007 represents an important step toward revitalizing SBA's investment mission. This legislation features a renewed focus on providing equity capital to startup firms and businesses in low-income areas, two key sectors of the small business community that have continued to face particularly high barriers to securing venture capital. The bill will also establish a new angel investment program to fill the gap in seed capital that was created by the elimination of the participating securities program. H.R. 3567 touches on all aspects of the SBA's investment mission, including the SBA Surety Bonding Program. This bill will provide much-needed updates to this program and will introduce initiatives aimed at increasing the number of businesses and bonding companies that participate in the program. Our small businesses have always been the incubators of innovation, and investment has been the fuel for this great engine of American economic development. As we continue to rely on entrepreneurs to spur economic growth and create jobs, the need for venture capital will only continue to grow. This legislation ensures that small businesses will have the resources they need to remain competitive and successful, while ensuring that SBA's programs are the premier source of small business capital. For this reason, H.R. 3567 has the support of the National Venture Capital Association, the Biotechnology Industry Organization, the Surety and Fidelity Association of America, and the American Insurance Association. I strongly urge my colleagues to vote for the Small Business Expansion Act of 2000, and I reserve the balance of my time.